Hello and welcome to part 21. Rich Daddy in here for Pip today due to technical issues, but we're going to get on with the walkways today. Pip's already done walkways for boiler room 6 and boiler room 5, so my job today is to do boiler room number 4 and 3, I think. So boiler room number 6 is down there. So boiler room number 6 there, behind, in front of funnel number 1. Boiler room 5 is behind funnel number 1, and I'm going to go down now to the front of funnel number 2, which is where boiler room number 4 goes. So we're going to go inside there, and we're going to start with the walkways again. So I'm going to try and do this the same way as Pip did, so let's get going anyway. So anyway, we'll go inside the bulkhead now, and we're going to go between the bulkhead doors here, and I'll get my blocks here. So between the bulkhead doors here, we're going to start building. So we're going to go from this block here, right between the doors. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forward. I just put a marker there, and then we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the 10 blocks out is where you want to put the ladder. So 10 blocks out this way, and then 10 blocks out that way is where you want to put your ladders. So the ladders themselves, I use blocks for this one. I use quartz blocks. So the ladders are 14 high. So I just count this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 high, both on the 10th block out, with ladders on the front. So that's how the design you want to go. So basically two towers of 14 high, and then slap your ladders on. So they should look something like that. Previously we used trapdoors, which were the copper trapdoors. Personally, I would use those for the sake of it looking better, but just for the sheer ease of doing this in a tutorial, I've used blocks. So, but if you want to use the trapdoors as shown, then go to the previous video, because that's how we had them originally. So, like I say, 2 towers of 14, stick your ladders on, and now we're going to go and add our trapdoor walkway. So we're going to go to the right hand side. So it's the same on both sides. Basically, it's all symmetrical. So around either side ladder, what you're going to do is on the 7th block up. I will double check that. So I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th block up, around the bottom of the 7th block, you just want to add your trapdoors, your iron trapdoors. So I put one on the back of the ladder, and then make it 3 wide. So, damn it. So build it 3 wide across the back like that. So basically the ladder sits in the middle of the walkway, and then we'll put 2 trapdoors either side, like so, like that. So you have a trapdoor. We have basically 7 trapdoors around the ladder, and then you have a gap in the middle for the ladder to go up. So that is how that is done there. We just did the same on the other side. So around the back of the ladder, on the 7th block up, put our trapdoors 3 wide, like so, and then 2 to the side, on the sides rather, going inwards around the side of the ladder. So it should look something like that. And then what you want to do now is just join the 2 sets of ladders together. So starting from the middle, we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 17 to join them together between the 2. And then you make that 3 wide. So I'll just try and do this as quick as I can. So it's 3 wide between the 2 ladders, and like I said, the walkway, or the ladders sit in the middle of the walkways, so you have access all the way around. I know these walkways are not accurate to the real ship, but that's the way I designed them, so it's just for the sheer of ease. And as before, we are building this as a guide, so if you want to make changes to it, go ahead. But why have I just stood up? That's weird. Anyway, so yeah, to build the walkways now 3 blocks wide, and everything should work out hunky diddly dory. Why do I ride that? Oh, it must be that pipe work underneath. Weird. Anyway, so there's our walkways now, 3 wide, and between the 2 ladders, and it should look something like that. Now the back of the ladders you're going to build out to the side, and I think it's 9. So go from the centre of the ladder behind, so the back of the ladder here, going out to the sides. I think it's 9. So in the middle, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 back, and then of course again 3 wide. So just build that 3 wide like so. Like so. I'll just do the same on the other one. blocks there. So there we are. So that's our walkways done out to the side. That's just 9 out that way. And then we do the same on the other side. So from the back of the ladder again, we go out 9. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, like that. And then of course 3 wide. So I really do hate these things. This is why I never do the build and replace thing, because it just annoys me. But this is how we marked them all out. It would be Pipkin doing this today, but of course Pip is having some technical issues, so I am just standing in for it. Anyway, there's our walkways down one side like so. I'll just remove that pipe there. There we are. So there's our walkways down. So that is now the full width of the ship, and I just measure how the full width is. It also helps if I didn't break it and actually welded it. So weld editing from the corners all the way down to the other corner is 41 wide, so that is how that should be, 41. So what I should do now, just go to the middle now, to the middle boiler, which is yeah, this is the middle boiler here. So from the middle, it's basically the middle of 41, so it's 20 each side, 20 that way, 20 that way, and then you got the middle there. So I just put a marker to mark that as the middle. And I just double check my notes, bear with me. Right, so that's the middle block done there. So what we're going to do now is build the walkways going back between the boilers. So like I said, I've got the centre block here, and we're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4 from the centre block, and then we're going to go basically go 3 wide here. So from the side of the walkway going between the boilers, we're going to I think it's 19 back. So I just build two blocks wide and 19 long. So it's 1 row there. So like I said, 2 blocks wide. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. So it's 19 back like so. That's between those 2 boilers. And then we do the same. So from the centre block again, we go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the edge of the boiler room, edge of the walkway, we build back 19 between the boilers. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like that. So it's 19 back like that. So that's boiler, that's walkway number 2 going back there. And then, so that was 4 out. So we go back to the centre again, then we're going to go out to the side again. So centre block, and we go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Out to the side again, then we build another walkway going back. So it's 19 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so that's the walkway number 3 done between those 2 boilers. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So I'll do this back out. I'm going to get some night vision as well here, because it's getting a bit shitty down here. So, not that one. Let's have a bit of night vision. There a slurp on that. So once again, back to the centre block, we're going to go out to the side again, so to the last walkway between the 2 boilers. So back again to the centre, go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then we build back 19 between the boiler rooms. So it's 1 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I fucked up somewhere, haven't I? It should be 19, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 1 there, and it's goes all the way back. So it's 18 there already. Yeah, 19 is the last row. So I think that's just over counting a bit there. So anyway, yeah, so 19 back like this. So that's 4 rows of walkways. If you look at it from the other side, it looks better. So 4 walkways going back between the boilers. So that's how that should look, minus the handrails, of course. So that's all those designs like that. And then between the boilers, or between the walkways rather, you're just going to fill in the gaps. So from the edge, from the 19th block of each walkway, you're just going to build 3 wide, connecting each walkway up. So you just have, it's basically just look at what's already there and then replace that with the proper trapdoor. So these things are a pain in the ass, but anyway, just connect them all up between. So like I say, from the 19th block back, you just connect them up 3 wide between each walkway, and I shall do that as quick as I can, because these things really are a pain in the butt. I reckon I'm fed up with these things. I don't like walkways, I don't like trapdoors. Why do people use these things? They look good, but they're a pain in the ass to use. Well, the iron ones are fine, because they don't move, but the other ones do. Anyway, so that's 3 of them all connected up, and we just did the last boiler room here. Well, not boiler room, but walkway rather. I'm glad I used a simpler design, because if we used the more complicated ones I would have pulled my hair out. Not that I had any hair anyway, but there we go. So there's all the walkways connected up like that, and then from the outside edge going out to the side, just want to add from the 19th block back, just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out to the side, and then make that 3 wide. 3 wide like so. Like that. So same the other side. It should look something like that. Because these ones don't have walkways down the side. You probably could put a walkway down the side there if you want to, but I don't know, it's up to you what you want to do. We just do the same the other side, so it's out 6 again. So from the 19th block we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out that way, and then just make that 3 wide like so. Like that. There we go. So that's our walkways added there, and that is the first layer done. So that should all look nice and neat. Let's move the centre block. So yeah, so that's the first layer done. So bear with me while I adjust my notes, and then we shall move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is move on to the next layer above. So what we're going to do is go back to our ladders and go to the top of the ladders, and on the top block of the ladder you're going to put your first trapdoor like so. So right on the top of the ladder put a trapdoor there, and on the other ladder put a trapdoor there like so, and then from the back of the trapdoor, or not the trapdoor, back of the ladder, so going out to the side, you're just going to count, don't know how many that is actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so build out 9. So we go from the centre, which is the ladder, just add 9. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that, and then build that 3 wide. So 3 wide like so. And then same the other side, so it's 3 wide like so. And I hate these things. I'm going to throw something in a minute, probably a wobbler. So 9 out that side. Do the same on the other side now. So behind of that trapdoor, or behind the ladder, go back 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then build that 3 wide. Then everything should work out fine. do hate these things. I'm seriously going to throw a wobbler at some point. There we go, so it's 9 back that way and 9 back that side. So now what we're going to do now is the walkway between the two ladders, just connect them up. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go, so 19 that side. No, I don't need to put the block between the two ladders, but that's fine. So it's just be 19 this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, it should be 18 then, or 19, whichever it is. As long as you get the two lined up, and then just do the middle line as well. So 1. I won't bother counting it, I just fill it in because it's fairly straightforward. I hate boiler rooms. I hate walkways. I hate trapdoors. I hate all things interior wise, and now I'm starting to lose my mind and starting to lose my night vision. Help, night vision. There we go. Right. Anyway, so that's the top trapdoor. The top walkway added there. Right, so what we're going to do now is do the side bits, which are different to the ones below. Because say the ones below go between the boilers, whereas these ones go around the side. So I just want to go back. I don't know how many it is, but I'll count them anyway. So from the very end block of our walkway, going back around the side of the boilers, we're going to want to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's 19 again, so 19 back like that, but there's no behind walkway. So 19 long like that, and then you build that 3 wide, whereas the ones on the deck below are 2 wide. So these are 3 wide down the side like so. So just build that 3 wide like this. And I'm going to lose my shit in a minute. These things are really frustrating me. I shall have words with Pipkin at some point, although to be fair, this is my design, so I don't know why I'm complaining to her. I designed these things. Anyway, that's what that walkway done there. And we'll do the same the other side, so it's 19 back again. It's from the very end, we go back 19, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then build that 3 wide, of course. Anyway, there we go. So that's our walkways done out to the side like so. And they should look something like that. Now, going from the centre, which is the very centre of the boiler room, or the centre of the walkway, which is this point here. So you should have, I think it's 41 wide in total, so you should have 20 each side. I just double check that. So it's 20, hang on. Oh, it's 19 each way, so you can say the boiler room is slightly narrower, or the walkways are slightly narrower. Yes, it's 19 each side, so 19 each side, and you should have one in the middle, so that's 19, 19, 30, so 39 wide. The middle block here, which is this one, and from the middle block, we want to build a walkway backwards, and then it will go up some stairs. Now this thing is a bit sort of improvised. So from the centre, we're going to build between the boilers, and we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, and then build that 3 wide. So, ooh, and like that 3 wide, and do the same this side. Like so, so 3 wide like that. And then from the bottom of that slab, or from the slab, you're going to want to add your stairs. Now, like I say, the stair block itself actually attaches to the slab. So you got the slab, not the slab, but the walkway, the trapdoors. You can see trapdoor is attached right to the side, is attached to the front of the stair block. So I put our first stair block on. Now these are polished diorite stairs, so you want to build those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build them 5 high, so I'll just double check that. So it's, you may want to put some blocks underneath them so you got some support. So I put our stairs in anyway. I just build them freehand. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high like that. So that's fine. So it's 5 high. Build them 3 wide. And then when you get to the top, you want to add 3 trapdoors. So from the back of the stairs. So 1, 2, 3, and those do attach directly to the stair blocks, like so. And then after that, you want to build up again with stairs. 1, 2, 3, like that. So 3 wide, like so. Now this is where things get a bit complicated because, like I say, there's a hole in the ceiling, which is, if you've added the ceiling already for this room, which you probably have, then you're going to need to cut a hole. Now the hole itself is only 3 wide, and then it's 1, 2, 3. It's basically 3 by 3. So cut a 9 block gap, a 9 block hole in this area. So 9 blocks at the top of the stairs. So the stairs are the very end block, like so. So you just basically, if I remove this wall here, it's like that. So you can see it should just be a 9 block square for the stairs, like that. 9 wide, so 9 square, and you want to and then 9 square at the top of the stairs, and then from there you want to cut a hole 3 long, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide. So it's 11 wide, 3 long at the top there. So you've already got the 3 cut, which would be here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then it'd be 11 long. So that's sort of, I'm not really explaining it very well. It's probably best if we do this afterwards, but I say it's an awkward one to do. But anyway, you have a 9 block gap at the top, and then it's 3 by 11 at the top, and then just add another walkway on top. Like I say, it's complicated, but it's how it is. So you basically could leave the last rafter in place as well, because the rafters which hold the ceiling up do actually support the walkway underneath. But anyway, if you've got the 11 wide wall like that, it should attach to the boiler room, the funnel wall, uptake anyway. But anyway, at the top, we just add our walkway. So the walkway will be 3 long like, or 3 wide like that, and it goes from the top of the stair block like so, and then of course it's 11 wide. So it's 3 wide, that's 3 long rather, and then 11 wide. So that's 3, and then we just add blocks like that. So like I say, this is all sort of improvised. So if you want to try and make this a bit better, or this thing will be changed slightly when we add the fiddlies on top. So it's a complicated thing, but we will sort it out. Anyway, build the walkways 11 wide at the top, like so. So you got this hole in the top, like so. And we'll just do the same both sides. Like that. So that's the walkway at the top, like so. And like I was saying, you know, this may be improvised. It may not actually add up exactly the same way to the way you're doing it. It could be very complicated. There may be required to remove some stairs to the top of the boiler rooms, because the way we added the boiler room uptakes does take up quite a bit of space. But if you can follow that as best as to your ability and come up with the same sort of results, you should be quids in basically. But I'll give you an aerial view of how this all looks. I'll just take out these white blocks around the outside of the walkway, so you can sort of see the design that you need. So basically, just cut a hole like that. Cut a hole in front of the boiler, in front of the funnel uptake. So it's 11 wide and 3 long for the walkway itself, and then cut another 9 block gap, like so. That should give you enough clearance for the actual boiler, for the actual walkways. What goes on top of that is all this up here hasn't been built yet on the tutorial ship, so don't worry about this one, or been added to a tutorial video, so don't worry as of which. So I'm just going to get my night vision again, because I have thrown it away. Night vision. There we go. So just get back inside now. Now the last job you want to do basically for this area is to add the handrails. The handrails, you can see, are attached to the side of the walkways themselves. Not accurate to the real thing, but you know, Minecraft has its limitations, so you just go ahead and just add your handrails anywhere you wish, anywhere you can around the edge of the walkways, and it shouldn't look too bad. Like I say though, it's not pretty, it's not perfect, but it'll have to do. And you just add handrails to the side of the walkways all the way around, and you can add them between the boiler rooms between the boilers as well. And yeah, that's how that is. But that I'd say that is as good as it's going to get in terms of boiler room, in terms of walkways and the handrails. Last job for this for this engine room, or this boiler room rather, is the pipework. The pipework itself is sandstone wall, and what you do, you go from the centre between the boilers, go from the centre boiler rather, and go one block. So you got the front of the boiler, go to the second block out, and then go out 1, 2, 3 blocks out, and then you build up 3, and then back outwards 1, 2, 3, and then down 2. So basically you got an archway. And this will probably drive your OCD into crisis mode, but you've got a design like that. Basically on top you build 1, 2, like 2 wide and 2 high, and then that should look something like that. And then on the top of the one closest to the centre, you just build 1, and then cut a hole in your walkway and put another one there like that. Now this is just the beginning of our pipe work, because the rest of it will be added afterwards. But you just do the same on the other side. So from the centre of the boiler, same design again, go back 1, 2, and then go 1, 2, 3, build 3 up, 3 across, 3 down, or 2 down, and then build the same design on top. So it's 1 wide, 2, just 1, 2 like that, and then just add 1, and then on top cut a hole and add another one there like so. So that's the boiler design there, or pipe work rather, and then you just do the same again. So from that, from each pipe piece here, or each wishbone design, go from the you're going to go outwards again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block out, and just do the same design again. So 3 up, 3 across, 2 down, and then same design again. 2, 2, and then 1, and then cut a hole to build to feed the pipe work between the walkways. Do the same again on the other side. So it's out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 3, across 3, down 2, and then 2, 2, 1, and then cut a hole in the walkway, and then and feed your pipe work through like that. So that is sort of how that looks, and the pipes you can see just poke out through the walkway like so. So that's that, and you just do the same on the back as well. So from the back boiler again, or the back of the double-ended boiler, you just do the same design again. From the centre, go out, go back 2, and then it's the same design. 1, 2, 3 out, and then 3 up, 3 back, 3 across, 2 down, and it's exactly the same design. And then poke it through your walkway. So whatever is on the front of the boiler room is on the same on the back. So the pipe work is exactly the same, all lined up. Like I say, I do apologise for not showing this properly, but it is kind of just the way it is. But that is how that one looks. You can just see the pipe work comes through the boilers. This may be interpreted different. This may even be changed. I don't know, but I'm just putting them in how they are on the prototype right now. But just leave open to the option that these things may change. But that's that. So that is all the pipes added for this boiler room. So that's boiler room number 4, I think, done. And that's how that should be there. So what I should do now, I should do a jump cut, and then we should move on to boiler room number 3. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So I've done boiler room number 4. So now I move to behind funnel number 2 to boiler room number 3. Now I just need to break a hole open in the ceiling, so I'll work my way in. Shouldn't really do this, but never mind. So this is it's basically the same thing, but it's all the other way around, sort of thing. It's arse about face, but you know, it's hard to sort of understand where I'm going from. But if you go to the bulkhead between the two boilers, so boiler room number 4 I've just done, and then you move into the next boiler room, which is boiler room number 3, and then go to the back of that one, to the bulkhead between boiler room number 3 and number 2, which is where we want to go. So it's exactly the same process. This is really confusing, but like I say, it's exactly the same design, but back to front. So we'll go to Yeah, so anyway, this is the, anyway, so boiler room number 2 is right behind me, so we're going to go to the boiler room number 3, and we'll go for, like I say, the bulk here between boiler room 2 and 3 is where we want to go. So between the two doors again, we want to go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, and then just go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th block, we build either blocks or blocks or slabs. And you can see the trapdoor. So this is the design that we had. So it's trapdoors going up 14. So I've already got those in place. So you build them trapdoors 14 high, or you can use blocks. So personally, I would use blocks. So I think what I'll do, I just build them in blocks anyway. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14 high, and then we need the night vision again. So it's 14 high, and then you put your ladders on the front. So like I say, it's exactly the same process as we did before. So 14 high with your ladder there. And do the same the other side. So what was it? Go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on the 10th block is where we want to build our stairwell. So put 10th block there, put a ladder on the front, and then I build it 10 high in quartz blocks. But like I say, you can use these trapdoors because they do look better. But like I said, just for the ease and for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to use blocks because I'm getting stuck. So 14 high again, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we add our ladder. If I had a ladder, and I hate these things. So there's our ladders, 14 high, like so. Boring, isn't it? So, as same before, so from the 7th block up on the ladder, so check again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on the 7th block up, on the back of the ladder, we add our slabs, iron trapdoors, 3 wide, and then going 2 inwards to the front of the ladder, like so. So you have a U shape around the ladder, like so. Do the same again, 7th block up, on the back of the ladder, 3 wide, and then 2 forward, like so, like that, and then you just join them together between the two. I just take these pipe works down because they're a bit in the way, like so. So like I say, it's now just connect the two together. So it should be from the middle. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 between the two, and then build it 3 wide. Now, if you're wondering if I'm just building exactly the same thing again, technically I am, but it's just the wrong way round. It's exactly the same as the previous boiler room, but it is, like I say, it's back to front because each walkway is wrapped around the boiler room. Of course, the boiler room uptakes. These things above face different directions, so in the previous room they faced going towards the back of the ship, whereas this one they face going front of the ship, so it's a bit confusing. But I am basically doing exactly the same as we've done in the previous boiler room, so if you want to skip this part of the tutorial, you can. It is literally just watch the same thing again from the previous, half an hour. I'm just wasting time by doing it all again. Anyway, I'll get my money back. I'll charge Pipkin for the labour. So there's our two walkways, 2 ladders connected with the walkways there, and it's the same on the back. 9. So go for the centre of the ladder. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out. Is it 10 out? I think this one's actually longer, so it should be. Actually, I'll sort this out. So it says 10, but I'll actually make it 9 because it's a bit confusing actually. If it's not the same, it should be the same. That's actually, it should be 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on. Yeah, it is 9, yeah. So I just shortened it by 1 because it was a bit longer than... Yeah, just ignore me. So it should be 9. So I say it should be exactly the same as the previous deck. Or the previous room. Whichever. So just get this all the way done this way. And I'll bring the pipework down as well because that's not needed. So that's 3 wide now and then 9 out to the side. I'll do the same the other side. I just measure it as well because it just says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 that side, isn't it? I don't know why I made it 10 that side. I don't know. We'll do the same here. So for the centre, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 3 wide. Yeah, I think that's just a design fault on my end where I built it 1 block wider one side than I did the other. Apologies there. But build these walkways anyway, so take the pipework out. And then 3 blocks wide, 9 long. There we go, so that's that side done. So there's our first part of our walkway done, like so. And then between the two, between the 5 borders, you want to build your walkways going between the two. So like the previous ones, on the previous boiler room, you just build back 19. And I just measure them to make sure they are 19. Yep, so build them 19 between the sides. So from the centre, the first one is 1, 2, 3, 4th block out, and then you build back 2 rows of 19. And then the next one, so it's 4 blocks out each side for those first 2, and then the next ones they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out, and then 2 rows of 19. So that's how those should work. So I should do a jump cut now when I put those in, so just basically 4 rows of 19, 2 blocks wide. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, so you can see, and now I've got all those 4 walkways in going to the back of the boiler rooms, so that's how that should be. And my night vision's dying now, wonderful. Anyway, but like I say, as it's we're just copying the previous room, you don't really need to follow this part of the video, but you know how it is. Anyway, we'll just connect them all up again on the back here. Doesn't make life a bit easier. I'll just do this on camera just to have a waffle. But I know the next boiler room, the next 2 boiler rooms are going to be the smaller one. The next boiler room, I think boiler room number 2 is the same sort of design as this one, maybe slightly different on the fiddly part, but boiler room number 4, boiler room number 2, yeah, boiler room number 2 is basically the same as this one, but boiler room number 1 is the smaller boiler room, so the walkways will be much smaller and simpler. So just to give you a heads up on that, and it should all look, in theory, fine. And I've just been texted, so I should have a look at that one. That's probably young Pip giving me a good earache and telling me to get on and do this. But we shall see how things pan out. We were going to be recording this. We've had 2 attempts at recording this together, but she just had technical issues, so I just said to her, you know, I'll step in and do this all for her. Get it all out of the way while she sorts her problems out. There's many computer issues, but that's it. But anyway, there's those walkways all connected up, and then it's the same out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out, and then 3 wide, like so. Like so, that's that side there, and it's the same on the other end, so 6 out again. And there we go, so there's our bottom floor walkways done, and then you can just add the handrails around the edge, like so, basically all the way around the edge of the walkways, add those in place. And it should, in theory, look something like that. So that's the first floor done. So what I shall do now, I shall do a jump cut while I get on to start the next floor. Back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is do the top floor, so it's back again to the ladders, and at the top of the ladder, which is 14 high, just add a trapdoor, iron trapdoor at the top of each ladder, like so, and then you just join them together, or about it 3 wide, so 3 wide on each ladder like so. Should have done this the first time. So ladder, ladder, like so, so 3 wide like that, and then you just join them together between the two, so 3 strips of whatever number it is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 3 strips of 19 basically, minus the hole for the ladder, so I'll just do the same again. I'm going to get a headache doing these things. So 3 strips of 19. Like so, and then the middle line, like so. Like that, so 3 strips of 19 like that, and then just join, do the same on the outside edge. You're just going to build out, or build out to the edge, so it'll be, go for the middle, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe. I just measured that because I lost count. It was 10, so 3 strips of 10, like so. These things are really annoying me now. Like so, so that one there. There we go, so that's 3 strips of 10. Do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is it 11 this side? Hold on a minute. I'm getting confused. This is what happens when I design things and they don't work out. So it says 10 that side and 11 this side. Okay, I'll just straighten this up a minute, because this should be 10. So this is my fault for not doing this properly, so bear with me. Oh God's sake, I really do hate things when I don't mark them properly. So it should be the same both sides, so ignore all this. I'm just correcting my mistakes. There we go. There we go, so it should be 10, and then we'll make that 3 wide, like we did before. 3 wide. So it's a good thing I went through all this, wasn't it? Otherwise it would have been a massive ball ache. Tell you what though, you probably could leave it as 11 or 10 or 9 or whatever, because there's plenty of room for the improvisation. So if you want to make it wider, make it shorter, it's entirely up to you. But there we go, there's our walkways now, whatever width they are. I just measure them to make sure. So that's 41 wide, and I just put some more night vision on. So what we'll do now, just do the sides, which should be 19 again, so I just measure that before I build it. So that's 19, that's fine. So what I'll do now, I'll do the centre of the side, so basically build 3 strips of 19 going back through the walkway now, from the corner. So basically, so it's the same as on the previous room, so from the corners, build 3 strips of 19 on both sides. So I shall do a jump cut while I do that once I'm back in a moment. Okay, back again. So I've done those 2 walkways down the sides now. So you've got the 3 strips of 19 down each side, going down like so. And you can add the handrails as before, all the way around, and it should all look fine. So that's that part done like so. So what we'll do now, we'll do the walkway going up to the fiddly farty bit up the top. So go from the centre of the walkway to the centre line, which is this point here. So that's the middle of the walkway. So you've got 20 that side, 20 this side, so this will be the middle. And we're going to build 3 strips of 5, I believe, again. So we'll just go from the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as it is, and then build that 3 wide, like so. And do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So 3 strips of 5. And then with the stair blocks, I remove the middle one so you get an idea how this goes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Yep, so it's 3 strips, 3 rows of 5 stairs. So 3 wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 block high stairs. And at the tops of the stairs, you build your trapdoors. I think I did these slightly differently on the prototype, on the previous room. So on the previous room they sunk into the floor, rather these ones are slightly above. So what we can do is just change them so that they're the same height as the back of the stairs. So top of the stairs, 1, 2, stuck 3. There we are. So 3 trapdoors like that, and then we build our stairs again in the middle. So it should be 4 stairs. So this is where things are different compared to each room. So each room's slightly different in these areas. So we'll add the stairs anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs high, going up like so. And then it should be. I just changed the. I just removed this wall around here to give you some idea. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this walkway is slightly different. It's slightly bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is really confusing because these walkways should all be the same, but it's where it gets to the fiddly part. It's where things don't quite match up. So this is, you know, cutting a hole in the deck or in the ceiling is where things get a bit varied. But if you cut a hole anyway, just make it so it's 3 wide, 3 by 4, like so, and then it should be 11 wide by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 wide again by 2, and then we just add the walkway again. So it's 1 in the middle, and then 5 rows each side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that side, like that, and that is your fiddly walkway done there. Like I said, these things tend to be a real pain in the ass when they're going into place. So this is, once we get the fiddlies in place, it should all add up. Well, it'll add up as good as it can. It's just because these things vary in most places. The walkways in the boiler rooms are pretty much all the same anyway, apart from boiler room number 1. It's just, like I say, where it gets to the top here is where things change a little bit, but hopefully you're able to follow that as good as the same, because like I'm saying, you know, these things, I'm actually going to go check the previous room actually, because I'm a bit confused. So just go to the previous one. Oh, I see. No wonder that's the reason. We can actually make this different, because what I've done, I've built this part of the walkway 1 block higher. Yeah, so that's... I get it now, I get it. So what I did, the stairwell only goes as high as that, so then the walkway will sit there, like that. Just double check that. Yeah, so what you can do, to turn this up a little bit, you can actually forget everything I just said. So if you do add it like that, then you will still have a 3 by 3 block, a 3 by 3 gap. So if you just... Yeah, so basically just cut a 3 by 3 gap. Actually, it's still 4 by... It's 3 by 3, yeah. 3 by 3. Like that. Yeah, you can adjust it like that. Personally, I'll keep it as a 4, so then we just add... When we add the walkway at the top here will be slightly thinner. So if you do the same as what we did on the previous room, build 1, 2, 3 stairs up, and then put your walkway there. The walkway here will be 3 wide in the middle, so it's 3 wide like that, 3 by 3, so it's a 9, and then it'll be 11 wide again, but only 2 wide. So, and it's slightly sunk into the floor again, because this is the design process which got me a bit confused, but. We shall do that design. So basically it's the same again, isn't it? So cut that hole 4 by 4, and so build it 3 wide, 4 long, and then just I'll cut an 11 block wide section like so. Things will get a bit better explained in time. It's just doing these rooms does your head in, but we're working on it. But that is the beginning of what will be the fiddly area. And if you just get an aerial screenshot of what I'm trying to say, it does work out. So that is the walkway done at the top there. Like I say, it's exactly the same as the previous room, it's just it's slightly thinner at the top here. And this fiddly area is slightly different design as well. But that's the reason this is slightly different there. And I do apologise if it is confusing as hell, but that's the thing. So what we'll do now, it's the same pipe work as before now, we're just going to do the pipe work. So if you go into the door, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back, or 2 forward from the front of the boiler room, front of the centre boiler, centre of the boiler, 2 forward, and then 1, 2, 3 out, 3 up, 3 across, 2 down, and then it's the same design going up. So it'll be 2, 2, and then 1, 2, with the gap in between like so. That's another slot. Same opposite. Go 1, 2, 3 out, 3 up, 3 back, or 3 out, 2 down, and then 2, 2, 1, and then poke it through the walkway there. And then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out from there. Go up 3, 3, down 2, and then it's the same design again. Poke your pipe through the poke your pipe through there. And it's the same out to the side again. So these things are exactly the same on the as in the previous room, and then the same on the back of the boilers as well. Not sure what that is. Same on the other side of the boilers, the same pipework design. So you just poke that through the top, through your walkway like so, and that's all that is. Very, 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 very simple yet complicated design. But I do apologise that things don't always add up and don't always look how they should. And also the fiddly, some things have changed here a little bit. I think it's a bit confusing. Some things have been lost in translation here a bit, but ignore those things. But yeah, but that is that boiler room done as well, and everything should, in theory, work out fine. But that's boiler room 4 and 3 done. And then for the next part would be boiler room 1 and 2. Now it could either be me doing it or it could be Pip doing it. It depends on who has the time to do it. But that is those bits done there. But this is Rich done. Those bits done there. And that is the boiler room walkways nearly done. So that is that part done there. So like I say, the next part would be the third funnel area. The boiler rooms around that. But what I shall do now, I love you all and leave you and let you try and fathom out what I've just been doing. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and part 22 will come up very soon. So bye for now.